In today's video, I want to show you how to knit the double moss stitch. You might also know this as the double seed stitch, and I've also heard it called Irish moss stitch. It's a really nice and simple 4-row repeat. It has absolutely bags of texture and it's reversible, so it looks the same on the front as it does on the back. So it makes for the perfect stitch for a scarf, a blanket, or even a dishcloth because of that texture that it does have. So without further ado, let's jump right in and get knitting. The pattern multiple for double moss stitch is 4 plus 2. So that means that you want to go and cast on a multiple of 4 and then add on 2 stitches after you've done that. So you would cast on 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 and then add on 2 stitches so that you've got a nice symmetrical side edge. I like to use the long tail cast on, but you can use whichever cast on method you prefer, and I'm just going to go ahead and cast on a very small sample today of 26 stitches. Row 1 starts with knitting the first 2 stitches, and then across the rest of the row you are going to work a 4-stitch repeat, and that goes as follows. You purl 2, and then knit 2, and you repeat those 4 stitches all the way along the row to the end of the row, and you should end on a knit 2. So just once more, that is purl 2 and then knit 2 all the way to the end of the row. Row 2 starts with purling the first 2 stitches, and then our 4-stitch repeat for the rest of the row is as follows. You are going to knit 2 and then purl 2, and you repeat those 4 stitches to the end of the row, and you should end on a purl 2. So just to recap, that is knit 2, purl 2, and you repeat that all the way to the end of the row, and you should end on a purl 2. Row 3 is the same as row 2, so you're going to start by purling the first 2 stitches, and then you're going to work a 4-stitch repeat across your row, and that is knit 2 and then purl 2, and you should finish your row in pattern on a purl 2. So just once more, that is knit 2 and then purl 2 all the way to the end of your row. Row 4 is the final row of our 4-row repeat, and it's actually the same as row 1. So you are going to start by knitting the first 2 stitches, and then we move on to our 4-stitch repeat for the row, and that is purling 2 and you repeat those 4 stitches all the way along your row. So just once more, that is purl 2 and knit 2, and you should end your row on a knit 2. So those 4 rows are the ones that you will repeat over and over until your project or the block of stitches that you are working is the size that you want it to be. And then if you are casting off with this pattern, I would always recommend casting off in pattern on a row 4. So you would do your cast off during a row 4, but still maintain your pattern repeat as you cast off. And there we go. Now you know how to knit double moss stitch. If there is a stitch pattern or a knitting technique that you would like me to show you how to do, then please just drop a comment below and I will do my best to show you. But for now, I'm going to leave you with another stitch that I think you might like to learn, and I'll see you again for another video soon.